Oh my god, guys, it's snowing.
I still need to recover from another lover. Would you be here for me? Never met your parents, not even your mother. But let's see where this leads. What should we do tonight? What if this breaks your little heart?
They just told me it's alcohol. I don't actually know what this is, so... Good morning. I'm gonna grab breakfast now from this place that sells pastéis de nata because I miss Portugal. So I'm excited. Let's go. So I didn't realize that it's just a takeaway stand, so I'm have to eat in the cold. I have stumbled onto this Christmas market at Spandau. Christmas markets in the day are very different though, like different vibe. During the night, like it's a lot more festive. But it's still nice to like have a little walk around like without the crowds as well. That's a big thing. This Christmas market is literally surrounding this huge church here.
Yeah, she's what I need. I still need to recover from another lover. You're my picture perfectly. Still haven't met your parents, but we hang with your brother when he could use the company. What shall we do tonight? What if this breaks your little heart in mine? What shall we do tonight? Let's just find out. Pretty blue jeans and me, running through evergreen, running through evergreen. Pretty blue jeans and me, yeah, she's what I need. From another lover. Pretty blue jeans.
Guys, I'm in like the most beautiful store ever. It's just crazy. Like look, this is the door to the dressing room. Oh my god, guys, it's snowing. I think this is my first snowfall in years, like 5 years, I don't know. But oh my god, I honestly feel like a child again.
Running through evergreen, running through evergreen. Yeah, pretty blue jeans and me, yeah, she's what I need.
I'm literally drenched. Look at that.
Should we do tonight? What if this breaks your little heart in mine? What should we do tonight? Let's just find out. Pretty blue jeans and me.
today I'm exploring the neighborhood of Wedding in Berlin. So I've heard lots of good things about this neighborhood, like mostly that it's very like, you know, hipster in a way that Prenzlauer Berg is, I guess, the more mainstream side of hipster, so it's like an up and coming neighborhood. So yeah, lots of things to check out, so I'm excited, so let's go. So I'm here at Cafe Fortner. It's actually supposed to be a place where you dine inside that bus there, which seems really cool, but unfortunately they're closed for the holidays until like the 3rd of January or something, so I'm not going to be able to check it out. But if you do check it out, I think you should head here because it's apparently quite famous. So since Cafe Fortner is closed, I'm gonna pop by this place called Du Jardin instead. Looks good.
Yeah, she's what I need. I still need to recover from another lover. You're my picture perfectly. Still haven't met your parents, but we hang with your brother when he could use the company. What shall we do tonight? What if this breaks your little heart in mine? What shall we do tonight? Let's just find out. Pretty blue jeans and me, running through evergreen, running through evergreen. Pretty blue jeans and me, yeah, she's what I need. I still need to recover from another lover.
So they've served me this like little drink. They just told me it's alcohol. I don't actually know what this is, so cheers, ladies and gentlemen. It's strong. It's very minty, to be honest. It has a bit of like a peppermint flavor. I actually really don't know what this is. So yeah, I'm gonna try and look it up. Look at that. So I found out that the drink is called ouzo, and it's a national like Greek drink. Obviously I've never tried it before. It's also quite sweet, so you might think like, yeah, it's fine, you can drink more. But yeah, it's strong, so. Oh my god. Greek food is amazing. I love the Mediterranean. So I'm back in Berlin. A lot earlier than I expected. I thought that I could maybe explore Hanover for at least a day since I was there, but I checked the train tickets yesterday and it was going to be super expensive if I didn't leave in the morning. So yep, it's back to Berlin, but all good. I mean, Berlin's one of my favorite cities, so always happy to be here.
What should we do tonight? What if this breaks your little heart in mine? What shall we do tonight? Let's just find out. Pretty blue jeans and me, running through evergreen. Pretty blue jeans and me, yeah, she's what I need. I still need to recover from
here in Spandau right now. It's about 30 minutes away from Berlin city center on the subway. As you can see here, it's a completely different vibe. It's not really like big city bustling, but more like neighborhood kind of charm. So I'm walking around Kolk right now, which is the medieval neighborhood. So yeah, very charming, very nice, very different.
What shall we do tonight? Let's just find out. Pretty blue jeans and me, running through evergreen, running through evergreen. Pretty blue jeans and me. Yeah, she's.
So the Citadel costs €450 to visit. There's a massive museum here. Actually, during Christmas, there's a Christmas market within the square, but it's obviously over now. So yeah. Look how foggy it is. So I was just there, the old town. I mean, it's a different vibe, isn't it?
From another lover, pretty blue jeans and me, running through evergreen, running through evergreen. Yeah, pretty blue jeans and me. Yeah, she's what I need.
Oh my god, guys. I just had the most dramatic morning. It exceeded by like 10 kilograms. I don't even know how that happened. So I was literally running through the airport, making payment for the baggage, running through customs, running through bag check. Like, I'm only getting like a bite to eat now, and we're literally boarding soon. So it's been a crazy trip, as always. Yeah. See you next time, and Happy New Year.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
I checked the weather app again, like right now, and it says feels like -6 degrees Celsius. So thanks for lying to me, weather app.